there's no time to waste. Like, I just need to study. And by really, really late, I mean really early in the morning. So we have to definitely work on that. If you guys don't know this about me, I am not a morning person. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 12th, and today is my first day of MED5. How amazing. How amazing is it to be repeating MED5? Honestly, I say that very sarcastically because it just feels so weird being back here, and especially when you are repeating, it's like you're repeating with the previous class. And the thing is, the previous class for us, we started class in January of 2023, and then the fall class started class in fall of 2023. So their class was a whole lot more bigger. So there's like a ton of people that I haven't seen faces of, and it just feels so weird repeating class with that class as well because you don't really know them. The vibe is really weird, and it's not like your class that you started with back in Med 1. So it just feels super, super weird. I just feel so out of place. And literally today is the only day I'm going to school. Like, literally today's only orientation. I already did orientation. I was like, is it mandatory for repeating Med 1 students to do orientation? They said yes. It's like you have to be there. I'm just like, oh great. So I'm just gonna sit in the back literally because I have already heard everything already. So I'm just gonna be doing Anki in the back. I'm just gonna be studying, doing what I need to do because I've already heard this speech already before. Like, everything this semester is still the same because this is the last semester of the old curriculum. So the semester after us, who started after us, they literally started like a whole new curriculum. So everything's gonna be different. And the Med ones who are starting this year, they actually start in September. So they haven't even arrived yet. Their whole semester is trimester. So it's literally a whole different curriculum. So yeah, it's just like a very weird limbo. AUA is going through some very weird changes, and it's just like, it just feels weird. So literally the entire curriculum this semester is literally the same. So we have 9 quizzes, we have 2 CAS exams, which are like our block exams testing different systems. We have our comp at the end of the semester that's worth the most, like 35.5% of our total grade. We also have those weekly clinical encounters. There's also classes. I'm not going to those because the people who didn't go to those last semester, especially when they were mandatory, there were no repercussions. So I'm like, then why am I going, you know? So I'm just gonna literally stay home, study, do what I need to do to review because that has worked previously. So that's literally what I'm going to do, except like the clinical encounters, like where we have to go and do like stuff in like the makeup patient room. I forgot what those are called, but those we actually have to attend because those are attendance. So I'm definitely going to be going to those because I still have my white coat in my closet. So besides everything else, that's the only thing I'm going to be attending to. Everything else, I'm just going to be minding my own business, studying in my apartment, and just making sure I pass because I do not want to be here. And honestly, there's no repeating after this. I just solely have to make sure that I pass the comp, and that is my only sole focused goal. Oh my god, I'm literally all over the place because I'm just like so tired. Literally woke up at 5 a.m. I'm literally still trying to get used to waking up so much. I made my cup of coffee. I have my overnight oats in my bag. I know I look super tired. Honestly, I really don't care because I just want to go to class, get everything over with, come home and just study. Also, we have registration. I have to register again. It's so annoying. So that's literally what we are going to do today after class. It starts at 12. I'm literally just going to leave class early, go line up, do what I need to do, and then come back home because there's no time to waste. Like, I just need to study. Yesterday we had our diagnostic exam. I know it's just so weird how we have diagnostic first and then registration afterwards. Basically, it was just testing like our skill level. It was testing on Exemplify. Everything was all professor written but MBME style questions. So we did that yesterday. It was 200 questions, 5 hours. There was no break, so if you need to use the bathroom, grab a snack, get a drink of water, you were able to do that as well. We got that over with. I have no idea how I did. The grades are probably going to come out either tomorrow or Thursday, so we'll see about that. I better have done way better than I did last semester. So yeah, we are going to see how I did on that exam. It's only worth 5%, so even if you don't do well, it's not that big of a deal because I found like even if you did well on the quizzes, which are only worth 0.5%, I will put the grade breakdown over here. The thing that makes or breaks your mark is the CAS exam. So you really have to make sure that you really put everything into your CAS exams because those ones can make or break your mark. So with the diagnostic exam, the quizzes, I'm not really too worried. I'm still going to study, do my best. Of course, we all want to get a high grade, but everything needs to go into the CAS exam. Studying NBME, doing UWorld questions. I have to finish all the questions in my UWorld bank on my first pass. So that is basically the plan. And then when we study for STEP, we are going to go through our second pass of UWorld. So yeah, we basically have everything planned out. I'm still going to do my weekly sessions with my tutor, make sure everything's good, and we are just going to review every single week just to make sure I'm up to par with all the information because we did see a huge jump in my score last semester. So we are hoping for a major jump in my score this semester. Fingers crossed, we're going to see how we do. This hair is really bothering me. I don't know why it's sticking up like like that. Okay, it is 7:31. I think I said all I need to say because basically everything is redoing from last semester. There's literally nothing new except registration today, orientation, yesterday was diagnostic, and then we are just gonna be studying. And this is the outfits. I don't know what will me to wear this very thick sweater today when I know it's gonna be hot and we're in the middle of an Antiguan summer, but the classrooms are very cold. Of course I could wear a sweater, but this just feels like the appropriate first day outfit. Yeah, we are making very good decisions today. Let's go ahead and make our way to campus. So it is a bright, beautiful morning. It also looks like it is going to rain today because the clouds are really set up like that right now. So yeah, probably might rain later in the day, but so far it is already a hot morning. Okay guys, we made it to campus, and as you guys can see, it literally looks like it's about to rain. We made it on time, a little early actually, because there's like literally no one here yet. I don't know how many people are going to come to orientation today because I don't know like the statistics and the vibes of this class, you know. Usually for us, like our class always came to class, like majority of them. We shall see how many people come to class today. I honestly just cannot wait to get this day over with so I can just go home, study. Brought my coffee because you guys know I absolutely need coffee, and yeah, we are going to have a good day today. So this is our outfit for the day. We have on this sweater by Dynamite, leggings by Aritzia, and yeah, we're ready for our first day. Hey guys, sorry the humidity is really bad right now, so I'm currently just taking a break. I left the orientation. I really don't care if they take attendance or not. I'm just in the library. I'm just gonna do Anki and review because honestly I just felt so weird being in that classroom, and they were basically going over everything that we talked about last semester. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave and just study. There is class tomorrow. I don't plan to attend. Yeah, I'm just like really exhausted. I just want to be over this semester. And plus I thought everything was just very overwhelming, and I'm like, I already heard it again, I already know everything, and whatever happened to me last semester is not gonna happen again. So honestly right now I'm just heading to the library to just study. I have my entire setup there. I'm just gonna go ahead, study, do some Anki cards, do some questions, try to distract myself until registration at 12. And I'm gonna go early to registration to get my spot because registration takes forever. Okay, so it is almost 12. I left the library. I'm literally just gonna go and grab a seat for registration. And yeah, because I just wanna be out of there. I wanna grab my seat, be the first one there, and then register and then go home and study. Also, I just feel really, really tired and exhausted. Okay guys, it's literally so windy. We are here at the new building for registration. I just want to be early and get this done. We can go home and study and take a nice nap, and you guys can see all my baby hairs. Okay, so we completed registration. That took less than 5 minutes. I literally just needed to get this sticker on my tag saying that I'm not here for transportation. I have my own ride. They just want to know if I'm living on campus, make sure I'm financially cleared, and then that was it. There was no waiting. I think it's because I came before the MED5 class actually finished orientation, and there was like no line. Because last time I sat there for like a good hour and a half waiting to get registered. I'm so glad I came early. Okay, so now I can actually go home, relax, take my nap, have some breakfast, because I didn't eat my overnight oats in class because I honestly felt so weird being with like the new MED5 class, just eating there. So now we are gonna go home, take a nap, and start studying. So now we got orientation out of the way and we are fully registered for school. Also, look how cute my little badge is. It's so cute. So currently right now I'm at security getting one of the parking passes for my car for the semester. It costs $100 US. So unfortunately I do have to pay that if I want to park my car here, and it's just going to make it a lot more easier than taking a taxi. So we're here having them look at my registration and payment, and then they're going to put the sticker on my dashboard. Okay guys, we are back at the apartments. I'm so happy to be back. Honestly, it is so hot right now. It literally is 30 degrees and it feels like it's like 32, 34 degrees Celsius. And honestly, it looks like it's about to rain because I can see the clouds are so gray over there by the ocean. We better go inside because I need some AC because I am boiling in this sweater. Oh my God, why are the windows boarded up? Oh my God, stop. Stop, all the tables are removed. I should also say that we did get an email saying that there was a hurricane coming this weekend. They're not sure if it's like a hurricane, if it's gonna hit us or miss us, or we're just gonna end up getting like a really bad tropical storm. So that's probably why they boarded the windows and removed the tables. So yeah, we have to prepare for a hurricane possibly this weekend, which is insane because we literally just got back. That should be fun. Gotta love the island, especially during hurricane season. Hurricane season is literally from May to the end of October or November. It is also really windy. You can definitely see that looks like rain. So I am finally sitting down about to eat lunch. I didn't have any breakfast, and for lunch I basically made a Caesar salad because, you know, we are trying to be healthy, and we have some apple slices because, you know, health. So I'm going to eat my lunch, watch Wednesday because I just finished The Resident yesterday on Netflix. It was actually a really good series. I actually really liked it. I finished that series in literally like 2 days. So I'm gonna start Wednesday season 2. I just hate how they split it into part 1 and part 2. I'm like, just release all the episodes. Like, I just want to watch it in like one sitting. So I'm gonna do that for my lunch, and then we are going to start our studying. Hello everyone, hello. It is almost 5:30. I had just finished my tutoring session with my TA and it went really well. We basically did 10 questions from UWorld. We went over them, we reviewed them, and he said I was improving in the way that I did my questions, which was amazing because honestly, when it comes to comp, it's like you can know the content, you can know everything, but if you can't know how to go about answering the question, like it's literally gonna mess you up. Like you literally have to learn how to take exams, literally in multiple choice. So that's kind of like the tough part. Like you can explain everything about a topic, but if you can't select the correct answer from a multiple choice question, it can be horrible. Like you can understand the topic, but when you go about selecting the question or understanding what the question's asking, that's where it kind of like messes you up a little bit. So it's all about who can take a better test, and also content wise as well. You have to know your content inside and out, but sometimes like when you see a multiple choice question, it can mess you up. So you just have to make sure you know how to do questions, and that comes with practicing more questions. So that session went really well. We also covered my schedule for my upcoming semester. So we did make a few changes. So basically I wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. I go to the gym, I come home, shower, eat breakfast, and then I start my day around like 9 or 10 a.m. And then I start doing my block of UWorld, which is about 40 questions of UWorld. After I finish my block around maybe 2 o'clock or so, I take my lunch break, then I start reviewing, and then I do about 2 to 3 hours of Anki, and then we have dinner. Then I'm gonna go over pathoma and first aid every single night to make sure I know it inside and out, because if you guys aren't reading pathoma, film our first aid, it's literally gonna help you so much. And that's honestly what helped me a lot. It's just like reading it inside and out, and that's what helped me to kind of understand it. I feel like in the era that we are right now, everything is online, like videos, podcasts, everything, but just simply taking a book and just reading it, going old school, it helps tremendously. And then I would end my day around 8 o'clock, do whatever I need to do for like social media or stuff, watch TV, read a book, just kind of like de-stress myself and just give myself some time before I go off to bed at 10. So the goal is to go to bed at 10 p.m., which I know is very hard because for the past couple of weeks, you guys have been seeing me go to bed really, really late. And by really, really late, I mean really early in the morning. So we have to definitely work on that. And we just have to really be disciplined and stick to our schedule and just make sure we are doing the right things this semester. Like I said, I don't really plan to go to class. He even asked me, like, do you plan to go to class? I don't. I did go to the class. You guys saw I went to every mandatory session. I attended the classes for half the semester. It did not work out. It ended up doing me more bad than good because I never got a chance to actually work on my questions. And I do have about 3,000 questions left in my UWorld bank for my first pass. So we calculated how many days it would take me to go through it. And we're going to make sure we get all of those questions done from the UWorld bank on my first pass before we go ahead and retake comp. So we are very serious. Not that we weren't serious last semester, but we are very serious and dedicated to make sure that we're doing everything right to ensure that this semester does go in my favor. So we are going to keep positive. We're going to keep working hard. We're going to keep hustling. So far, I did the 10 questions of UWorld. Currently, right now, I am just working on some stuff for internal medicine club. Last semester, the club, it did not go as well as I thought. Like there weren't many activities. They didn't really take much initiative or anything. I'm one of the co-founders of internal medicine at AUA. So I'm basically creating an entire new e-board for this upcoming semester. I'm not holding an exec position because I'm in MED5. Technically, I can't hold a position in MED5. And also comp is my sole focus. So I'm just making sure I have this club up and running within the next 2 weeks. And then they are going to take over and make sure that they run the club inside and out. So I was just preparing some stuff for social media to make sure we have some people signed up for our e-board because we are going to be interviewing them, making sure they're good for the position, then accepting them into the club. It's honestly nothing too serious. It's nothing too formal. Everything is all pretty casual. We just have to go through all the formalities to make sure that we are picking the right people for this club this semester. It shall all go well. It didn't rain, thankfully. I think outside it was just like pretty hazy. I don't know, it might rain later tonight. We definitely have to take out the garbage today. And I'm not sure what I'm eating for dinner, to be honest. I don't know, like ever since I got back, like I have just lost my appetite. I have been craving food from home, like chicken curry, saltfish, dal and rice. I've been craving doubles recently, which is weird because I haven't had doubles in quite a while. I have just been craving some good home cooked meals and I've just been missing it so much. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. I'm probably gonna eat some ramen or something. I have no idea. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the rest of the night, honestly. I probably might finish up some of the social media stuff because I do have some stuff to do for AMWA because I am their social media chair on their national committee. So I do have to get some stuff up for social media. So I might just use my time to just do all of that today and just make sure I have posts planned out for the next 2 weeks. So that way all I have to do is just upload it to Instagram, just publish it, and then that literally takes 5 minutes out of my time. And then tomorrow we are going to start on my study schedule, waking up at 6, going to the gym, just making sure we get all of our studying and all our questions done. So I am staying positive. I'm trying to stay positive. It is very hard. If you guys have seen the beginning of this video, I'm very bitter about it, about being back, because when you're in an environment with people that isn't your people from your original class, you know, it feels some type of way. Like it just feels off and you just feel like there's eyes everywhere staring at you like, oh my god, she's back. Oh my god, like she did not pass comp. Like you can definitely feel like and hear some of the whispers that are going around. So it's just like really annoying. And yeah, I'm just trying to stay focused, stay positive, and just staying in my apartment and just solely focusing and working on what I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this and I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Hello guys, hello. It currently is around 1:30 in the morning. I am all showered and ready for bed. I know, no one yell at me. I know it is super late. It is way past my bedtime. Honestly, while I was working, I did not even realize how quickly the time went. As soon as I ate dinner, I went back, I studied, and I guess I just got so caught up and into it. I did not realize it was 12 a.m. and then I was like, oh my god, I literally have to go and get ready for bed. Starting tomorrow, I literally have to put an alarm on my phone, reminding myself like, hey, you need to stop working and you need to relax and you need to start getting yourself ready for bed. You need to start decompressing and just relaxing your mind so that way you can sleep early, to wake up early, because honestly, if you guys don't know this about me, I am not a morning person. I am 100% a night owl, if you guys haven't guessed. I am trying to make myself a morning person. I feel like I say this every semester and it just never ends up working out. But I am determined, I am disciplined to ensure that I'm a morning person this semester. So we are going to make it happen starting tomorrow. Well, technically today, so starting later today. But that is basically everything for my first day back at school, back at MED5. It is pretty sad and disappointing to be back, but honestly, I'm taking this as a positive. I'm putting a positive spin on this. One, I get to be back at my apartment on the island, enjoying the island, being alone in the apartment, away from any distractions, away from anything that can distract me. So I have this place solely to myself to study, focus, and it's quiet. And also, I don't know when I'm going to come back to Antigua once I officially leave this island, especially with starting clinical rotation, studying for STEP, and then residency. Who knows when I'll be able to come back? So at least I get to spend time in Antigua one more semester. Secondly, I don't use up my NBME attempts because at the end of the semester, I will have taken the comp a second time, and that is 2 out of my 5 chances that the school gives me to take the comp. So this gives me times to actually study and focus and just make sure I understand the material and I'm practicing questions. And number 3, I still have my TA who's tutoring me every single week, so that gives me time to make sure that I'm doing the right things that I'm doing, and whatever weak areas I have, I'm continuously improving on that. So there's always going to be positives, and also I just get to take this time to study at my own pace, make sure I understand everything, and we're also going to try some group study as well with a couple of my friends who are also repeating. So that should be fun, and hopefully we are able to actually get through this semester. We will get through this semester. So with that being said, and it is already past 1:30, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the hay. I'm gonna go be tucked away in my bed because I'm actually really tired. Tomorrow we have a brand new day ahead of us, and we are going to start our block of UWorld all over again and start our dedicated studies. So I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. As always, if you guys love watching my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.